Hey y'all, I would have never in a million years thought that God would have me where he has me today. And I'm not saying that he hasn't blessed me, he hasn't shown me things, he hasn't led me places. I'm not saying that he hasn't used me in great ways, significant ways. But what I'm saying now is that I truly understand his goodness. And I really can't even fully understand his goodness. But I understand it deeper. I can say that. I understand his goodness. I see his goodness in everything, through everything, in every situation, through every situation. Like, it's just beautiful. I understand who I am to him. Despite my sin, despite my shortcomings, despite my limitations, despite my past, I know who I am in him. And I don't think I ever fully achieved that. By practice, I've always been a Christian. I grew up Christian, and I tried to maintain holiness, and I tried to do the right thing, and it's not just the intent, but it's the underlying drive to do what I was doing. I was doing something to fit something instead of just receiving it. But when you truly receive his goodness, and you truly understand his love, and you truly understand who you are to him, perfect in his sight, it's already done. But you still have to have the choice to receive him. So when you truly receive him, you receive who you are. You cannot fully receive him if you haven't received. You cannot fully receive yourself if you haven't received who he is and how he sees you. You can't. And then you can't fully receive others. You can't fully love others, forgive others, show mercy, show grace. You cannot fully do it because you're not filled with it. What you have inside is what you give out. So if you're living with unforgiveness, you're not receiving his forgiveness. If you're living with shame, you're not receiving his love. Right? If you're living with limitations, or giving people limitations, you are living stingy, whatever the case may be, you haven't fully received his mercy and grace, because when you receive who he is, that is what pours out of you, and it's so beautiful. And where I am today is through his making. And how I recognize it is because I recognize him.